Analytics is the pulse of your school. We divide it into 2 points. These are visits and sales. Using the visits section, you can see in what period and how many users visited your school, as well as the geography of users, from which device they visited, and what were UTM tags in the links they followed. That is, you can understand where users came from. The second point is sales. With the help of this section, you can see by period what sales indicators you have. You are working in plus, or something needs to be configured. You can also see where the user came from using UTM tags and understand which source has the most sales. What source should you look for? With the help of the Sites section right inside your school, you can create an unlimited number of sites that can be used for any purpose. Promotions, blocks, sales, whatever. You can attach your domain to each site, also make a header and footer, upload files, and add integrations in code. And the most important thing is the pages. There can be as many pages as you like, plus their nesting can be anything. For example, we have an About page. We can add another page to it, for example, Company, and the address will also be Company. We added, and as we can see, we added the About Company page. If we go to this page, we will get into its editor, as well as the settings of the page itself. Plus her script, which we'll talk about later. You can use the visual constructor to create pages, widgets, and course steps. All this without programming knowledge. How to do it? Just go to the visual constructor. Let's expand it to full screen for convenience and create a new block. We can choose both an empty block and one of the ready-made templates. All templates are placed in their categories to make them easier to find. For example, let's add a menu, then advantages and footer. The page frame is ready. Now we need to change the title. To do this, simply click on the title text, select it, and write the one we need. You can immediately see how the page will look on a PC, tablet, or smartphone. For example, on a smartphone, we don't like that the header is too big. We go to mobile mode, click on this header, and reduce its size. This rule only applies to the mobile version, and on the tablet and PC, the text size will remain the original. Also, in addition to ready-made templates and large blocks, we can add various elements to the site. Click Add Element, and here we can select the text, headings, buttons, pictures, and anything. Everything you need to create a page. In this way, you can create pages without using programming, and everything is limited only by your imagination. A webinar is an important part of learning and promotion. Hosting webinars on the AXL platform is easy. How to do it? Go to the webinar section, create a new webinar, set its name, and set the date, time, and time zone when it will take place. Then we get into more detailed settings where you can customize the webinar in more detail. What media will be available, presentation, video, widgets, upload files that users can download, and set up registration fields to collect the contacts you need. You can also change the registration design a bit, and you can also set up all mailing lists right in the script. What the user receives after registration, what reminders will be in 1 hour in 5 minutes. So that you can be sure that all mailings go to users and that users will not forget that you are hosting a webinar today. Now, let's go to the room. This is how the webinar room is seen by the one who conducts the webinar. He can press the Template Change button right during the broadcast and change the template to one screen. For example, show a presentation or only broadcast here. Click Apply and only one screen. Viewers only see the broadcast. You can choose to split the screen into two elements and show the broadcast and presentation already. On the right side, we see the user chat, then the user questions and webinar participants tab. After the webinar is set up, simply click Start Event and the webinar will begin. It's that simple. CRM is a section for managing contacts in your school. Here you can add a single contact or bulk import contacts, both from the file and the text. You can also perform various actions with current contacts. For example, select them and use the bulk action to add a note, add a task, execute a script, remove or add tags, and other options. Filters are a very cool thing to manage your database. For example, you need to select clients who have started the Create Your School course. To do this, scroll down and select Course Started Yes and select the course we need. As you can see, this course was started by one client. Click Apply Filter and see what kind of client it is. Also, in addition to mass actions, we can go to the client's card and see information about him in more detail. About his profile, his contact details, what products are available to him. We can add a new product. We can see the history of the profile. Also see which webinars he participated in and what scripts were run on him. The video section is a built-in replacement for YouTube and Vimeo. You can upload an unlimited number of videos and each video can be any size. Let's take a closer look at what options are available to us. We can set the name of the video and its privacy so that it is available everywhere, either only in the school's courses or on sites created within the school. We can also set the cover, and we can embed this video in courses, sites, and third-party sites. We take this code and paste the video wherever we need it. There is also the possibility of downloading videos, and a very good thing is the versions of the videos. For example, you uploaded a 10-page video, but over time it became outdated. You need to replace it with a new one. How to do it? We just click Upload Video to upload a new version of the video, and it will replace the old video everywhere. Now, Analytics. Analytics is available in each video, and you can see views, the percentage of views, and the average time spent watching. This is very useful to understand at what point in the video users leave. Maybe they don't hear the information you say at the end, and it is very important, and perhaps it should be moved closer to the beginning or in the middle of the video. Also, in addition to the analytics of one video, analytics is available for all videos in your account. For example, you can view the average time, materials, and courses. This is probably the most important section in your online school because this is where you create the courses that students will take. Let's see how to create a course. Click Create Course, enter its name, then go inside the course. Here we have a lot of flexible settings available, but now we will not touch them. But let's see exactly what the user will work with. These are sections and steps. Let's move on to one of the steps. There is a theory here. This is the material that the user will study. The editor is available here, the same as on the pages. You can add any elements, customize pictures, videos, files, and everything you need. Tests. This is the section where we can set up student testing. Ask the right questions, set answer options, and choose which answers are correct and which are incorrect. And a task section. This is the section where we can ask questions that the client will answer, and we will understand whether he learned the material or not. If not, the manager will be able to tell him something about training. Now, let's see how it looks from the client side. Let's go to CRM, Contacts, and to the card of the client to whom this course is available. There is an option, Log into the school as a user. We enter as a client and see what is available to him. This is what the course page looks like for the client. Here is the course. We press Continue, and here we see the theory and video. Click Complete Theory and go to the next step. This is testing. We can pass the tests. Oh, mistake. I completed the test with 2 correct answers and 1 wrong one. I will try again. There is. The next tab is Tasks. Here we see the question and answer it. We can attach files or just send a reply. This is what the student will do. This is how it interacts with our courses. It is also quite simple, without frittles and unnecessary complexities. Scenarios bring the functionality of your school to a new level. With their help, you can visually program what will happen to the user after running the script. There are a lot of possibilities: send an email, send a message, add tags, add product access, add a responsible manager, and much more. All these blocks can be set in the visual editor. Each block is configurable, for example, delay. Here we can set a delay of 1 day so that the next blocks are executed with this delay. Sending a message. Here, in addition to text and files, you can add variables. With their help, we can send a personal link to the user. This will allow you to send a personalized email, such as Hello John. We can add to the group. Here is a branch. If the user received a message, then we add him to the group. If he did not receive a message, then we check whether the mail is available, and if it is available, then we send an email. We can do a lot of branches. We do whatever. In addition, scripts are available in almost any section. For example, let's go to Courses and go to the course step. The course step also has scripts. We can set such a scenario here. If the user has completed this step, then we send him a message. For example, well done, you have completed this step. Do not stop, move on, and so on. If you want to see all the scripts that you have in the school, you must go to the Settings and Scripts section. Here we see the scenarios of the webinar, product, site, and course item. Everything is collected here, and any scenario can be found here. Mail, mailing lists, notifications, chatbots. There is no CRM without them. And of course, all this functionality is on the platform. You can go to Broadcasting, create a new mailing list, and here you can specify to whom email will be sent. This can be done by selecting filters or by selecting checkboxes. We also choose whether to send an existing email template or create a new email. After that, we set the sending of the letter immediately or after some specified time. Ready! The newsletter will be sent, but that's not all. There is also a domain mail setting. For each employee, you can set up any mail that will be linked to your domain. You click Add Email, select your domain, enter the login of the desired mail, and choose to whom it will be available. In this way, mail can be set for each manager. He will go into his account, click on the letter, and here he will have a full-fledged replacement for Gmail without using third-party services. He just presses write and can write to anyone. It can also receive emails. In addition to mail, there are also chatbots. They are available in communication, chatbots. For them to work, you need to connect the chat channel. This is Telegram, Facebook, or Viber. After the channel is connected, you can create a chatbot. To do this, go to Chatbots and create a new one, for example, NameBot and the simple type. Next, create and we pass into it. A script is also available here for what will happen to the user after he enters this chatbot. You can send him a message or request data, request his mail, phone number, full name, or any other actions. To launch the chatbot, the user can write a given phrase or follow this link. Working in an online school is always a team effort, and each employee needs to be given the access they need to complete a specific task. Therefore, we tried and made a flexible issuance of access so that you can set them up for each employee. There are many accesses. It can be configured to have courses, but he cannot delete or publish them, so that CRM is available so that he can see the list of conflicts, but cannot import or export them, and so on. Lots of settings for all elements of the school. Thank you for watching this demo tutorial. I hope that working with us will be pleasant and productive. Good luck!